Hey everybody, it's Cybersplit here, and welcome back to another Digimon video. Today I'm gonna be showing off my budget upgraded Heaven's Yellow starter deck for the Digimon card game, and this one's focusing on lowering your opponent's damage points down to 0 to get additional benefits, and just obliterating your opponent's Digimon. So yeah, it's pretty good. I think the recovery yellow deck is better in my personal opinion. I think it's more of my style anyway, too. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this deck. And without further ado, let's start and get right into it. Okay. So first of all, we're gonna be starting off with 4 Tokomon, which is his ability is he has an inherent ability. This is your Digitama, by the way. On your turn, once per turn, when an opponent's Digimon is deleted by dropping to 0 DP, this Digimon gets plus 1000 DP for the turn. Still, it's not bad. You can get a little boost right there, and it helps time to time, so it's pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. Yeah, if I can just move them out of the way. Now to the level 3s. I'm running 14 of them, and first one is Patamon. Patamon starter from the starter deck? Yeah, it is. Okay. On your turn, he has an inherent ability first of all, and what that is on your turn, once per turn, when an opponent's Digimon is deleted by dropping or to 0 DP, gain 1 memory. So this is actually very good. Get some more memory to do more plays and stuff like that. It's very good, very good. 1000 DP, but you're not really going to be attacking with this. It's just more of an inheritable ability. Alright, next up is Labramon. Labramon is kind of similar to Patamon's starter deck. This one has an inherent ability, though. On your turn, when an opponent's Digimon is deleted by dropping to 0 DP, you get to draw a card instead of gaining a memory. So it's pretty good. You still get a good, a free card pretty much. So, yeah, so pretty dope. Same stats pretty much as the Patamon. Next up, running 4 Tinkermon. I'm just gonna let you guys know I didn't even add any hollows to this, or foils like super rares or anything like that. I'm trying to make this as budget as possible. I did add a lot more cards into the yellow deck rather than my upcoming blue and in my red deck budget upgraded profile deck thingy. Because I feel like yellow needed the most help, I guess. So there's going to be more cards in here, but they are usually like commons, uncommons, and a couple rares. So just want to get that out of the way. But Tinkermon, she is a vanilla, 3000 DP. That's, 3 costs is kind of meh, but you can get her out pretty easy with another card, which I'll get into that in a little bit, in the level 4s. So Tinkermon, pretty cool. I'm going to leave one of those Tinkermon out. Alright, next up, last but not least, Salamon. Just a free, or not free, just pretty much a cheap level 3 to get out there. It's a little 2 cost, 3000 DP. Something just cheap to get out there. Alright, on to level 4s. Of course, we're going to play 4 blockers. Yeah, so blockers I recommend in every deck. Just very good. Just to block things, keep you from your opponent getting to your security. So very good. Also, this blocker, and mostly every blocker has this, except for a lot of the black blockers. But this one, when you attack with this, you lose 2 memory. So, but you're not going to be really attacking with blockers. They're there to block. They're the meat shields. They're the tanks. All right. Next up, we got Petermon. This is the guy I was talking about. This dude, you could evolve, for 2, whatever. Okay, but he's better on play, like playing for 5. So you can actually, his on play ability is you can play 1 Tinkermon from your hand or recycle bin, which is like your graveyard or trash, whatever you want to call it, without paying its memory cost. So you play this for 5, and if you have a Tinkermon in hand or in your trash, you can play it for free, which is pretty good. So you get 2 cards out. Pretty good right there. I like that a lot. Also like the artwork. Artwork. Jeez. Very glorious and shiny. Well, not foil, but you know what I mean. Okay. All right. Next up, to wrap up our level 4s, I'm running 4 Caesarmon. I call this guy Caesar Salad, even though it's nothing related to that. Yeah, so he's pretty good. Just a level 4 for a 4 cost, which can be pretty important actually, and also 4,000 DP. But I love his ability. That's what makes him good. He is jamming. So what that does is this Digimon can't be deleted or destroyed in battles against security Digimon. So let's say if you attack this and you flip over your opponent's security, or your opponent flips over his security, and flips over an Omnimon with 15,000 or just anything above 4,000, he won't be destroyed by it. So it's very good. So that's going to wrap up the level 4s. On to the level 5s. Okay, my favorite number is 5. Yeah, cool. And green, can you tell? Alright. Magna Angelmon. He is pretty good actually in this deck. 7 cost, 3 cost to Digivolve, 7,000 power. He has an inherent ability, which is when attacking, one of your opponent's Digimon gets plus 1. Never mind. Excuse me. When attacking, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 1,000 power for the turn, not plus 1,000. So I kind of messed up on that, but it's all good. So yeah, they get minus 1,000 when you attack. So it's really good. You can just minus them blockers or whatever you want to do with it. You know what I mean? So pretty decent. Goes with the deck. Next up, this is a little bit of a recovery card, but I love this card. It's actually very good. I added some recovery cards in here. Mostly just this and one level 6. So yeah, we got Angel Woman. She is 7,000 power, which is pretty good. And when Digivolving, not inheritable, but just her main ability on top, of the... Yeah, anyway, Digivolutions, there we go, that's the word. Her ability is when Digivolving, so when you Digivolve for 3, you can, or when you have 3 security cards or less, trigger a recovery +1. So basically, what recovery is, you pretty much take the top card of your deck and put it in your security, face down of course, so you don't know what it is, and it's pretty much get an extra life and extra security, so it's very good. Only when you have 3 security cards or less though, remember that. Sure, that's pretty dope, okay. Alright, just going to put that over. And the last level 5s I'm going to play is just these two, Sirenmon. It's pretty good. I mean, it's the cheap evolution one. So, usually level 5s are about 3 costs. This one's level 2 to get you up to what you want to be at, your level 6s and stuff like that. It's pretty dope, pretty dope. And 6,000 power, by the way. It's not bad. I mean, it's something. Alright, and the level 6s. Of course, we got 4, if I can count. Math is pretty hard, numbers. Yeah. So, we got Seraphimon. 4 cost to evolve, which is kind of costly for this guy. This guy's good. I would say only in this type of deck. If you want to make a recovery deck, I would not use this guy at all. Just letting you know. But this one's supposed to be like lowering your opponent's DP down to destroy him. So his ability fits in perfect with it. So anyway, his ability, he has 10,000 power by the way. So it's kind of low, but like I said, you're lowering their DP. So you can even lower their DP when you attack into them. So that's pretty dope. And, lower them down to finish him off, whatever. If it's a big threat or whatever. Anyway, so his ability is when attacking, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 4,000 DP for the turn. So, pretty good. I like the Seraphimon from the booster set version 1.0. The first set of Digimon. I love that one way more than this one, but this one still, it can get out of, it's still good. It's still good. I guess what I'm trying to say is. So, next up, we have Slash Angemon. This guy's pretty damn good. He has only 8,000 power, level or level 6, of course. That's really low for level 6, but his ability makes up for it. So when when digivolving, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 8,000 power. So for the turn, so that can kill a lot of things off, right? So that's all. Then your other abilities will go off. You know, reducing them to 0. Blah 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 blah. It's pretty good. And even if you let's say if they have an Omnimon that's tapped, that's 15,000 power. You could even Digivolve onto your level 5, minus the 8,000 power from the Omnimon, and just attack the Omnimon, and you'll kill the Omnimon since you would have 1,000 more points than him. So it's pretty good, honestly. Yeah. So I'm running 2 of those. You could maybe even cut out 2 of these guys, put 2 more Angemon in if you want, but it's up to you. Next up, we got Magnadramon. You can even cut this guy out and putting 2 more Slosh Angemon in. I just want a variety. So this guy's better on play for 11 though, instead of Digivolving. He's actually really good. 10,000 power. On play, his ability is if you have 3 or fewer security cards, trigger recovery +2 from the deck. So then you take the top 2 cards of your deck, put them in your security, boom. Pretty good, pretty good. He also has another ability too. Is actually, I always forget sometimes, but when attacking, you may play 1 yellow level 3 Digimon card from your hand without paying its memory cost. So that's very good too. That's more swarming ability, which is always nice. That's gonna wrap up for the level 6s. Now just the 2 tamers. You could play more tamers if you want. I only have 2 of this guy, and I think the starter deck tamer is actually very, very good. If you have stacked up, you can just your opponent's Digimon will most likely die to your security. However, this one is, I like this one better, just because if you have this out, no matter what, you're always going to start at 3 memory, which is always very nice to do more on your turn. And on play, you actually look at your security stack, then reveal 1 card in it and add it to your hand. If that card is yellow, you can just replace it by recovery. So you can get the top card, put it in your security. Very good. So you get a free card from your security. Hopefully it's the one that you need or whatever. But you're not losing anything, right? So it's pretty good. 2 of those. You can always add more if you want to. And then finally, just 4 Seven Heavens. I love the name of this card. I think it's so badass named. But but yeah, it's pretty good. And your security, activate this card's main effect, which the main effect is one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 10,000 power for the turn. So that goes with the deck very well. 7 cost, by the way, so if you want to play it out of your hand or whatever. But pretty good card. I like this one a lot. You can kill quite a bit of stuff. So yeah, that's gonna be it for the video. I hope you did. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, make sure to leave a like, dislike if you guys disliked, and comment down below what your thoughts are about the deck and how it's built. Consider subscribing if you guys are brand new, and I'll catch everybody in the next video. See you later. Bye.